But yeah, like the conservative effort I'm with you guys on. And even if that effort is just taking the effort to say, I can't make it.
Yeah.
That's enough of an effort that it's like, okay, we'll keep you around, or we'll do this, or we'll do that. But if the effort's not there, then it's like, so why?
All right, we are live.
Cool. Boom.
Dunski. All right. That should be showing up there. But, yeah.
We get to see how this works with two people.
Let's see.
Cool. Alrighty. So. Okay. So last time you guys were here, you guys came up through the room. Y'all saw that there were 2 ropers and 2 Odiogs. 2 Odiogs there, 2 ropers there.
Yep.
Y'all ended up skimming past them without being noticed the first time. You went down the other corridor on the left-hand side here.
Yep.
Saw that there was a giant
Manticore
manticore's
room.
nest. And then y'all ended up swinging back through. Little distraction, made it through, got over, ended up murking a room full of hobgobbos.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah. You drunk-assed one group and then nuked another one. Fucking love it. So you were able to nuke that room. You saw that there was a prison area, and then there was just basically barracks type areas.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing real special there.
Okay.
Let me get.
Yeah, turn the stream on too.
Yeah. All right. So you guys were able to do that, and then you made it back through the hallway up to the room with the Odiogs. And then you ended up flying everybody over and around to the stairwell.
Yep.
So, I think, do I have all the blocks over there? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we cleared off, because this was the pathway
Back to the other
one. This was the original room we were in. Because this is the second stairwell that we haven't gone down yet.
Yes.
Because this one came over into another way that took us into where the hobgoblins were.
Yeah.
And then
so
it went from there.
Yeah, so you guys were able to make it down the stairwell.
Yep.
So we currently have
He's on his way.
He's on his way. Cool. When he gets here, he gets here.
Sweet.
So you can just leave him there at the stairwell.
Okay.
We'll just say that he's
sleeping.
Yeah, he's gonna fall unconscious from the fear of the ropers grabbing him and
Mimics.
tentacleizing him.
What's he got in his pockets?
Run them pockets, boy.
Take his money.
No, I'm gonna roll for it. I gotta find my character.
Gonna roll to see if you can snag another dagger, another dart.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. Throw a sleight of hand. See if you can grab a dart off it.
I'm giving him guidance.
It's a natural 19 on the 20, so I don't know what my sleight of hand is yet.
That'll be enough to grab. I mean, he doesn't honestly have a whole lot on him. He's got
other than
thieves
gold,
too.
I just like messing with him, dude.
Yeah,
Because it's like
he's got 2 less darts.
so that's 20. Okay.
You know what you need to do is go, hey, you might need these like towards the end. That's where these.
Yeah, you're able to just pocket a couple of daggers off of him while he's sitting there quaking in his little dwarven boots. That'll be snag a couple more darts off of him. So yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Hey, come with me. Thunderstep.
Okay, cool.
So
we're
push
going-
Vincent out of the way,
And we're going this way, I'm assuming. Okay,
You guys pop
I'm
around
down for
that
that.
corner. Okay. So go ahead and pop over there. Let's see if
Well, actually, hold on to your spell, because I saw my wings open, right? Because they haven't deactivated from when I used them in here and flew them over. Remember?
Yeah, no.
So actually, save your spell. I'll fly you.
Alright.
Because I don't have to activate it again. I have one more trigger for it afterwards. But since they're already open, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Save your spell slot.
Need so I now have 4 of R6 darts.
That's fucking.
No,
When he gets here, just tell him mark 2 darts off of your.
No, don't even tell him that.
Yeah,
If he wants to throw them and he throws them, I'll throw another dart. You look down, you have no more darts.
Yeah.
No, just tell him he's. Don't tell him why, because he's not gonna know.
No, well, no, I don't even think you should tell him that he doesn't have any. Like he loses the 2 darts. Just tell him when he starts throwing them.
Leave it as is.
Yeah. You threw a dart. You threw another dart. I have 7. No, you only have 2. That's so bad. But that's great. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to that room anyway, because that's the thing, because this is in the center. Would my character know just from battlefield experience that the center room would have a significance? Since, like, it seems like everything funnels through it.
Yeah. You were kind of just assuming from the layout. You know, you roll me a insight.
All right, and I'll guidance myself. Insight, 18.
18?
Yeah.
So, with that roll, you have built enough, encampments and fortresses and all kinds of different other stuff. You've built enough things that you know that when you have a centralized location like that, it has some kind of significance.
Okay. So I'll express that over to Krasa and just say, hey, just so you know, I have this gut feeling that central place with all the ropers and the whatever the fuck the vomit monsters are. Odiugs. That is important somehow. I just don't know why. But I'm hoping that us going down this way will figure that out.
Alright, so you see at the top of the steps.
Mimics. He's getting chests. Mimics.
Yeah.
If there are mimics, we have to wait for Visit again. If there are any type of mimics, like, we gotta wait for
At the top of the stairs, there are 3 chests.
Oh, damn it.
And that is all. So the stairwell just leads up to
A dead end thing?
a dead end with 3 chests.
Alright. Because I have experience... I can't remember... Were you with us with the mimics? Some of them?
Yeah.
Could we identify if they are regular chests or if there's an inkling that they're mimic chests?
I cast Eldritch Blast at one of them.
Yeah.
Actually, you have a
Looking
beam
at
go
them.
boom, boom, boom.
Looking at them, no.
Okay. Well, actually,
you're
why don't
gonna
we
help.
both cast Eldritch Blast and
I have 3. I
one
have 3
beam with
bolts.
each? We both have that, so we'll just do a beam to each one.
Okay.
My lowest is a 25. No, 23.
23.
My lowest is a 22.
No, take that back. My lowest is a
Or
13.
21's my lowest.
21.
Actually, 21's my lowest. I rolled damage with it too, just in case I needed to.
Okay. So you said 21 was your lowest?
21 was my lowest to hit.
23 was your lowest?
Yes. They get up and start walking down the steps towards us. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Okay. So as you do that, the 3 chests, eyes pop out of the top of them, teeth come out, the lid opens up.
All 3 of them?
All 3.
Damn it. Why couldn't Vincent be here? Right when we have the mimics.
And so they start.
Now, did you want? I rolled damage with it because I didn't know if you wanted me to do
I was
that
gonna say if you roll damage, go.
Oh, I didn't roll.
Just roll it.
I did 4, 4, and 9.
4, 4, 9.
Yep, 4, 4, 9.
And you did that across.
I did 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I
Okay.
shot one beam at each one.
Damn. Not great. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. We'll send your 3 at the one I hit 9 with, and we'll try to max that out. I'll just say the 9 was the one in the middle,
Okay.
so it's easier.
And you did how much damage?
1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage.
He Vincent it. It could have been worse.
Hey.
At least I hit.
Yeah. Don't worry, Vincent will find a way to work his way over here, and they'll be like, "What are we at?"
Yeah.
Be himself.
Yeah. So they're just
Can they move?
I mean.
If not, I want to shoot him again. Just keep shooting him.
Yeah, we've got a speed. So. Yeah, I guess with that, we will roll for initiative. Initiative!
And of course, I try to keep it contained, and it doesn't. It's over by you, Eric. You can spot me. I'll just roll it up here this
What'd you
time.
get?
7.
21.
Alrighty. So, we'll just start from there.
Coco.
At the top.
Me? Alright, I'll Eldritch Blast them again.
Okay.
My low is a 16.
That'll hit.
Alright. So, I do, and it's 1 beam on each. So we're going to do 6, because I do 6, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. That's what you're shooting for.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to do 6 to the one I did 9 to. So the middle one. I'm going to do, and then 5 and 4 to whichever one. Because, yeah.
Okay.
And that's me.
Alright, so. As that is taking place, you see the 3 mimics, they start, like, chest hopping. Except for the one in the back. The one in the back actually, like, backs up a hop and bangs against the wall.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
And then, as that takes place, the ceiling above you kind of crumbles.
Above us?
Right above us?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. I don't like this. And we get more!
And then 2 more mimics drop. Right at the bottom of the stairs.
Cool.
They take a little fall damage from falling that far. But they're like, so they're just right next to you guys, chomping away.
Cool.
The other 2 move 15 feet, because that's all that they can move.
So
3 squares.
there.
And then, one's at the top of the stairs.
Ben's is here.
He's gonna lose this shit.
Oh, you talking about when he sees the mimics? More likely. The ones at the top of the stairs are doing something?
No, the ones that are next to you are
Oh,
biting.
okay. Are they attacking? Who are they attacking?
One's attacking each of you.
Okay.
I've got
This is important, by the way.
20
That does hit me.
and a 16. 16 will miss.
Hang on 1 second. I want to see. I want to read something real quick before it does that because I need to see how this works. Okay, it's just makes, so you can do that. That's fine. What?
So it'll be 6 damage plus 1 damage acid. So 7 damage altogether.
Okay. So on me, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
for Sentinel to strike the one that attacked him.
Okay.
Because I can do that. Since I get it for free. So that's a 24
That'll
to
hit.
hit. And that's gonna do 10, 23, 30 damage on that one.
Okay.
Lightning and thunder. And slashing. And I'm going to choose to push it back off of the stairs. Unless it's walled in.
It'll push to the corner.
Okay.
You'll be able to push it towards the corner.
Could I knock it into the wall and cause like wall damage or not?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
it's
I won't.
it's not that far of a move. You're only pushing it 5 feet because there's no wall.
That's fine. Cause it's
So,
up to 10.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just don't want to move it out of my reach. So will that move it out?
Yeah.
Okay, then I won't.
Yeah.
I'm not
Because
gonna
it's
worry about
right next to you guys.
That's fine. I can deal with these two. Because I can protect him with the sentinel part.
Yup.
So
okay.
that's my reaction.
That's it.
You.
Oh, me?
To you.
I pop out the wand of fireballs.
Oh boy.
Popping it up there. Roll it.
86.
How many charges do you have left on that?
Quite a few. Because I've just used like the 1 charge.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 left.
After this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes through.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
Okay.
6, 9, 13, 14, 18, 21, 24.
24.
Yeah, DC 15.
You should hit all 3 and
Yeah, that'll hit all 3. You said 24, so one of them saved. The other 2 did not.
yeah, blow them up.
Alrighty.
They're still up.
Yep, they're still going.
Cool. So me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to strike the one I hit with the sentinel first.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 10, 21, 28 damage there.
Okay.
And I will strike the one closest to me with another attack. 29
That'll hit.
for 10. Sorry, I don't get to roll that one for my second. 16, 21, 28 there too.
Okay. Oogly doogly. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I'm going to do.
Alrighty.
All I can do.
The ones at the top of the stairs are going to come 15 feet down. And then the 2 next to you guys are going to take some chomp chomps.
This one moving too?
Yeah. Chompy chomping.
Your dog just had a spaz attack.
Oh, yeah.
No one's here.
Alright. So let's see. One against Adam. That's going to miss.
Thank God.
Krasa. That'll hit.
I'm going to use my Sentinel to strike that one.
Alright.
As my reaction. So that's going to be a 25.
Oh, I got an inspiration too.
Oh, yeah.
For...
I think all you have, don't you?
Yeah, we all,
100%, I don't know.
we
I
all
just-
should.
I think Vincent used his.
Yes,
12.
you did.
Yeah.
I have 21 on that one.
21 damage
Yeah, 21 damage,
Okay.
25 to hit.
on the one that hit.
On the
him.
one that attacked Eric, yes.
Okay. Alright, so Crossley, you will take a 12 damage. 4 of that is acid. And then that chest is gone. So the one next to Crossley is a goner. Just smashed in the lid, just because they all look like chests. So he just smashed in the lid of the chest, caved in the skull. Just, all right, that's it for them.
Cool.
Crossa.
Extra blast 3 times at the sky.
Which one?
Eldritch Blast.
That one. Okay.
Low was a 15.
That'll hit.
D10s.
Throw them bombs.
Right. 18?
18,
No, 17, sorry.
17 all together,
Mm-hmm.
plus your bonuses now.
Well, he doesn't get any
Yeah,
because
it's
remember he's a
Oh, yeah,
wizard.
yeah. So 17. That's this one.
Yeah, the Agonizing Blast with the Warlock, you get the 4 on each beam. I found that out. Because it's for each individual attack roll, you would add the charisma. So.
Yep. Ah. All right. Anything else?
Not really. I'm just gonna make sure I'm on this square.
Well, if you move away from it, that other one's in range of you. So you'll
Was
take
it
a
in
swing.
range of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both right next to you.
They were both,
fine.
but I dropped the
But
one.
But it's been attacking him the whole time. So
Wait, no, he doesn't have a reaction, does he?
I used mine. I just
Yeah,
used
yeah,
mine,
right.
but I'm going to get it after
Let's do there.
when you end.
Back to the top.
I'm going to strike the one with my sword that's closest to me.
I had to put mimics in here. I mean, come on.
George,
I ain't mad.
nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
That'll do it. Double dice.
So
Double them
I get to
dice.
re-roll 1d6 and 3d8s. I've never rolled so many die. All right, so I get to re-roll any 1s and 2s.
Yep.
So that's this one. All right, so that's 10, 20, 37 on that one.
Okay. And that's on
The one in melee.
the one next to you. Okay.
Yep, the one that's next to me.
Okay.
And then I will strike it again. 19.
That'll hit.
I get to reroll any 1s and 2s. So 10, 16, 23.
Nope. That'll finish him off.
Woo!
Another one bites the
The
dust.
dust. Do. Oh, well, those are going to get in range with us after this. So after that,
I mean, they only have 15 foot, so
I'm going to, well, I'll then
I mean, you
back
guys
up
can-
5. I'll just say,
Yeah.
if you want, stay within 5 of that one, just back up 5, because then they're going to stay out, they're going to be in range if they
I could've
move.
done that.
yeah.
So,
I
well,
mean, that's
Yeah.
yeah. It's not like it's a major ordeal.
yeah, and it kept you within 5 feet, so we'll just say that happened. So now they have to
Yeah.
we get one more range shot at them.
Yep.
So I just say, I did that, and then go.
Yep. So they'll just scoot on up. Scooting on up. Scooting on up.
Right there, I think. Yeah. So I think it's just outside 10.
Yep.
Or it's just 10 feet from us, so.
All right.
Cool.
That's all that they can do.
So, Eric.
No range capabilities. Crassa.
I'll firebolt this guy.
Okay. Hit him.
Natural.
Get it. It'll be
That's
double dice.
8d10! Oh, wait, no, 6d10.
6.
Yeah.
That's right, 8's at level 17.
Yep.
Or, yeah, well,
Not
4.
just yet, but soon.
I believe he's only one level behind us. I think he's at 15.
Yeah, well, make sure I got that.
But you're only one off from us, so that's not,
It's not bad for
not
cantrip,
far.
though.
that's not bad.
Alright.
If I do make a spellcaster, I think I'm going to do the Warlock, because I want to just see how abusive that Eldritch Blast could be.
It can be nasty.
22.
I mean, you don't need too much
25,
options in
30.
combat if I'm doing that.
30.
Fire damage.
That one's looking pretty bad. That chest is looking pretty bad.
Alright, so...
And then I'll like... Excuse me, sir.
Bounce out. Yep. There you
I
go.
mean, I just kind of like down a couple stairs. Like, I don't want to like leave the whole...
Yeah, no. I mean, you can basically just move past him to get to where you're at.
If
so,
we can
yeah.
cover... I don't know if we can keep 15 feet away, because, yeah, that one's moving that quickly.
Yeah, because I don't
so-
know what the space there is specifically. I'm just
Okay.
want to get kind of behind him.
Oh,
10 feet,
oh,
maybe.
oh, this is good. Actually, no, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Trust me. Don't move yet. I can push him back 10 feet. So I can move up, strike him, and move back. Then they got to recover. And
Well, I can still
do it
hit
again.
him from there.
I mean, if you want, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying that
I just
that's
don't
going to
wanna
be
I just don't want to be the one in the front line.
You won't be. You won't be. Trust me. No, I wasn't going to put you there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move up here to get in melee. I'm going to strike the one on the left first. Or actually, no, I'm going to strike the one on the right first because I got one that hits more damage.
Pretty bad.
The one on the right or left?
Yeah, one right.
Well, I actually don't want to hit my divine strike here. If this is looking bad, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use an extra die there.
Yeah.
I want to use it here because I only lose 1d8
Okay.
there.
I mean, that's
So
fine.
I'm doing the left first, then the right.
Okay.
22 to hit
Yeah, it'll hit.
for 14 plus 9 is 29, 30 damage on the one on the left. And I want to move it back 10 feet.
Okay.
So we're going to shove that back there. And then 21 on the one on the right.
Wait, what are you doing to push him back?
The lightning, remember? My sword does lightning damage, and because of the thunderbolt strike,
Oh, you're doing the okay.
yeah, it's a passive. Whenever I
You
deal
didn't
lightning,
say
I
that you were
can.
doing it. That's what I
Well,
was
no,
like.
the lightning bolt is just when I deal lightning damage to a large or small foe, I can push it back.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, make sure to
Yeah.
let me know. Just
Okay,
keep
yeah,
track.
that's
of
what was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am gonna make sure, and then I rolled a 2, so I get to reroll one of those. Roll the 2 again, as long as it's not 1.
Yeah.
So 9, 10, 11. I'm doing 18 to the one on the left.
So you rolled a.
I rolled the 2, then re-rolled the 2 and rolled the 2
Oh,
to push
my
that one
gosh.
back because of the lightning bolt, and then I'm going to. I'll fall back to.
And how much was on the second one?
Shit.
What was the damage on it?
9, 10, 11, 18.
18. Okay. The one on the right gets smashed right where it's at.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you just blow like tongue and board and a couple of eyeballs against the wall.
Nice.
Well, if that's the case, he can move within
Little
15.
mimic chunks just go.
I'm actually
going
going
to
to move. 15. I'm going to move over to here.
Cool.
So then I don't think any of us are within. He can move. Nope, he can't move within
Yeah, you
5
can
feet of
move
it.
at an angle.
Well, no, I'm saying if he goes here, here. Oh, he can't move there. Oh, damn it. So I was hoping he was going to stay. He was going to be able to stay far enough away that we can keep him at distance and hit him with one more range before they get close. Let's see, I was here. Well, we have that one to worry about too.
Not this turn.
Yeah, no, not this turn. Well, that's fine. I'll just move here
Block him off.
to block them off.
There you go. All right.
Well, actually, I am going to move here because if it comes here and decides to swing at him, I can use my reaction for that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
So,
I have 3 ways I can use my reaction. If they attack me and hit me, if they attack me and miss me, or if they attack an ally that's within 5 feet of me that doesn't have Sentinel.
Right.
But the first 2, I have to use a resource to do
so,
that something.
Yeah, go ahead and scoot them up 15 feet.
there,
he'll
and
go
then
there,
5,
he'll
10,
go-
and I assume it's cutting in
Yep.
there.
It'll cut over.
Cut over.
And it's gonna go for you.
Cool.
The big scaly one that just smashed its buddy.
I can deal with that.
That'll be a hit.
For what?
It's gonna hit for. What is it? 8. Uh, 13 damage. 5 of which is acid.
Oh, so how much? 13 you said?
Yeah. 13.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna use
Yep.
my Wrath of Storm to push it back, or to do lightning damage to it. If it one way or another, and it'll push it back 10 feet.
Cool.
So that's gonna do 12 to it
Okay.
of lightning, but it does have to save. So it does get a dex save. So it's halved if it succeeds.
Nah.
So it's going to take 12, and then it'll be pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. Cool. And so that's it for now. Cross-eye.
Alright, firebolts.
Firebolt.
Pretty sure that's it. That'd be a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You're going to take it to the face. You know what we need to do is just leave all the mimic bodies there, so when Vincent comes in,
Take
he's
all the
just
pieces and leave them. 16.
I keep rolling ones on these 10s, dude. That's not great.
And you're doing that to the closest one?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Take it off the board.
This one?
Yep. Another one bites the dust.
It's not a bad toss.
Nope.
No.
If you got it all the way upright, then you were fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, cross back to Tiamat.
All right. So, 10. I'll move 5, 10, and I'm going to use my sword to hit it, but I'm not going to push it back yet. So 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 16.
Okay.
I'm going to strike it again. So 21. Roll the 1 and a 2 on the weapon, so I get to re-roll those. 8 plus 9 is 17. 24. And that one I'm going to push it back.
Okay.
And then since I moved 10 feet, I'm going to move 10 feet back.
Cool.
And that's me.
Alrighty. So I guess it's going to hop up 15 feet. It'll go...
5, 10, and I'm assuming it'll cut over.
Yeah, it's going to hook over right there. Comes down the stairs.
Couldn't
All
save
right.
this for Vincent.
Alrighty. Cross.
17 to hit with a fire.
That will hit.
$14.
14.
1 again, dude. Like, do you any other numbers? There's a 10. There's double another 10. There's another 1. 8.
Said it was saving
One.
it up for your demo.
Yeah.
9.
It's like when you actually need me to roll it, I'm not going to roll it. When you're going to demo, then I'm going to roll nothing but 10s. Alright. That's it for Cressa. Back to mine.
All right. I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to walk up 5, strike it with my sword. So that's going to be a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
I've rolled a 1, so I get to re-roll that. So 10, 14, or 10 plus 14 is 24, plus 7 is 31.
That'll finish him off.
If it didn't, I was going to shove him back, then move the 10 feet, hit it again, shove it back, and then regain the ground.
Yupper.
Because I would have only used 15 feet of movement, so I would have been able to move all the way back.
Just keep walking up and swinging.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep. Alright. Yep. That's it.
Now, since we know where Orsic is, I want to take all the dead mimics and just line them up right in front of the stairwell.
I'd actually like to kind of come up here and look around and see if there's like a hidden.
Well, he does that.
Yeah.
I'll do my
Give me a investigation.
Well, since you've messed with Vincent.
Investigation.
Oh, shit. How's your health looking right now?
I mean, I think I hit once. I'm at 107.
Well, what's your max?
119. I'm missing
Okay.
12 hit points.
Okay.
That's really good. Natural 18 plus, I think, you said investigation?
Yeah.
Because I'm low.
27.
27. Okay. So as you go up there and you are browsing around, other than the mechanism on the wall, you really don't find much of anything else. It looks like this was pretty much just, an elaborate trap to lure some people, get them up by the chest, get them chomped on, drop a couple more.
Gotcha.
So you can kind of figure that one. But yeah, there's nothing else really significant going on up there.
So that's what he did. The lever was the trap.
Yeah, like there's a whole panel on the wall. That's why it just bodied up against it and dropped its buddies in.
Come back down here.
It's a trap!
That was a trap!
Well, what I'll do then is, since there's nothing there, I'll pick him up, fly him back over to where Orsic is,
Okay.
and I'm actually going to pop a prayer of healing.
Okay.
Because I know it'll take 10 minutes, but we
Could
need...
I have carried one of them? How heavy are the mimics?
They're pretty. I mean, it's like a.
Well,
they're
I just
pretty
wanted to
hefty.
carry one.
actually, one...
I mean,
if he
there's.
can carry one, I'll just go back and forth and carry them, just because.
I was gonna
wanna be
say.
able
I mean, you'd be able to carry him with one leftover chest, like on the trip, and then if you're gonna just like
Back and
fly
forth,
up-
just
Yeah.
to surround them on...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surround Orsic with them.
I mean,
have
yeah,
to
you can
use
do
it.
that.
Yes.
We have to.
So
Yeah. They
Right
have to be utilized.
Take the
Then,
card.
after all that work's done, I'm going to pop Prayer of Healing at second level to heal
Okay.
Orsic, Krasa, and me.
not gonna heal the mimics. Hater.
They're dead. They're not resurrected. You dope. God. Alright, so Prayer of
Freaking
Healing.
mimic pentagram over here.
Alright, so that's going to be 2d8 of healing.
You roll that, right?
Yeah, I do. Since I'm the one casting the heal. Well, I will take that. Do I get my plus spell ability modifier? Okay, I will take that. 8 and a 7, so we get 19
No.
back.
Not bad.
That puts me back at max.
Puts me at 128. And then Vincent will take, he gets 19, so we just have to remember
Yeah.
he heals 19. When is he supposed to be here? Said he was on his way.
He was on his way. That was an hour ago.
Yeah,
Just
no.
walking?
I don't know.
Probably driving like a grandma.
Usually.
All right. So what you guys doing now?
So, refresh my memory.
We're back here
Like,
now.
we're still trying to figure out where this.
Beholder is. But that's where I said earlier, because he was giving me, because I built fortresses and dealt with combat, the centralized point is where everything's funneled from. So there's something about that
The
room.
Manticore one?
No.
No,
The
the one with
Manticore's the
the-
room that's over there.
Odiugs and
The
rope-
Odios,
gotcha,
the
the middle
Ropers,
room,
all that.
okay.
Something
Yeah.
about that room is where the focus should be.
Would you say the Owl Rokers?
Yeah, the Owl Ropers.
The Owl Ropers.
Ropus. The
That's
Ropus.
actually funny.
Yeah. Yeah. You can call
The
it that
Rumbus.
now. You find an Owl Roper. All right.
Right.
So yeah, you can figure that room has some significance. Like everything kind of leads there, and then either like, kind of spiders off from there, leads off from that main room there.
Yeah. So, and then I explained that to you earlier.
Well, I'll
But,
explain
yeah.
to you that if you give me 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes? Or is that.
Well, I just do it while I'm doing prayer of healing, because prayer of healing takes 10 minutes.
Is it? Okay.
So just
I'm
do that.
gonna, summon familiar.
Okay.
As a ritual, I'm assuming.
So
So
you're
while
gonna-
I'm doing the prayer of healing.
Find
So
familiar, yeah.
so the one that you had before, you're going to dissipate.
He didn't have one before.
Yeah, it did.
Wait, has it been with me this whole time?
No, not at all. You left it in that room with the crab creatures back in the Tower of Zonthal.
Oh shit!
It's been there the whole time.
Oh shit! You did.
What did I leave it there for?
Because you guys grabbed and ran through the portal without waiting for the bird to make it.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was
I mean,
like,
yeah.
is it gonna... I would say by this time it's been a while. I would say
It's up to you. I mean,
this point it probably would have either died, and when they die, they go to 0 hit points. They basically get unsummoned, so you could resummon it.
I was gonna say it's
It
completely
may
up to
not
you.
be happy with you, but you can resummon it.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We could have also said that since we've been down this whole time, at some point I would have maybe brought it back.
Or just like broke the spell.
Yeah.
I mean, all it does is unsummon it. Since it's a
Yeah.
summoned familiar, if it goes to 0 hit points, it just gets unsummoned. I did another campaign with a buddy that had a pixie familiar, and she was like a feisty, angry little Tinkerbell, and he kept like leading her places, and she would die. So he had her fly one time through a tunnel, and she flew into a gelatinous cube and instantly died. So he resummoned her, and she was pissed off at him. So yeah, when they go to 0, they just unsummon, you resummon them, you're good to go.
You're good. So I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce on the floor, and
Summoning.
summon the owl Roker. Wasn't that actually his name?
Yeah.
I want to say that's actually his name.
No, this is gonna be Owl Bundy.
How Bundy?
Al Bundy. Okay.
How Bundy?
I could have swore that was the.
Now, how is the owl?
Oh, he comes in and
Probably molting.
he's kind of like he's kind of like sitting on the ground like feisty, doesn't want to look
Have you
at
ever
you.
seen
Could I give it a little treat to maybe
Space
make it
Jam?
nice?
Is it Space Jam? Where it's that little tiny
A little
the monster
alien.
is like flying and
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff with those things.
I forget, it's either that or it's freaking. No, I don't think it's Rockadoodle. It's one of those freaking things. Anyways,
You'll probably figure it out.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
I'll see if I can find it. Anyways, I'm just gonna sit and let him kind of scout this area.
Okay. You said you're gonna give him a treat.
I was
Try
giving
to-
it a treat to sweeten him up a little bit.
Hmm?
I'll take it from the Sleeping Dwarfs pack, though. Some food from there.
Take a ration from him.
Yeah.
Well, it goes over pretty well. He kind of unfluffed himself, like he fluffs up and he just turns away from you. But for the treat, he kind of turns back around. He's a little bit less fluff, a little bit less angry
Kissy.
bird.
Angry Birds.
Yeah, a little bit less angry bird.
But no, Rockadoo has, if you're talking about the old cartoon, that actually has the owls in it.
Maybe it's that.
But so you want him to fly around and do some scouting in that room?
Just to see,
Yes.
yeah, I guess to see if there's anything peculiar.
I
I guess we can move to the top
What's
of the
the
steps.
perception on your familiar?
I just had that down. You're not gonna look at it. It's definitely Rockadoodle. It's like a little minion.
Yep. Yep, that was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Passive perception 13, advantage
He said it 40 minutes ago. Or I got it 40 minutes ago.
on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Okay, so you'll have advantage on. So I'm gonna give me 3 rolls. I'm assuming that you were gonna have him like circle the room.
Yes.
Could I give the
Okay.
owl guidance?
He had to like pet it before he left.
I mean,
I don't know how
Well,
you can give
I
him
mean,
guidance for
I
like
gave it. Well, I gave it
check.
a treat. So if I give it a treat and then
mean,
like pet it,
It's
could I give it
essentially
2?
a person of a part of your party, so yes, but it's only gonna work for one of the perception checks.
I know because I mean it lasts for 1 minute. You have
Yeah.
to do one recast, do another recast. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as he gets the one.
Yeah, you get one.
So,
So
you
can
roll
do
a D4
one with
on one of
advantage
them.
with the D4.
So you wanted me to roll 3 dice or 3 separate
Oh,
checks?
3 separate checks.
3 separate checks.
So
Oh, shit.
roll advantage.
Well, alright, that was a... Alright, 18 twice. and then 12 would be the lowest.
We have advantage. That's
Yeah, so
the highest.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
so you're
rolled
saying 12.
2 for
Okay.
advantage, 18. So I'll use the
D4 on that one.
Yeah. On the low one.
And then
2. So 14 plus
2, 16. Has it got a perception on it?
plus 3.
Plus 3.
So
that's-
21, 21, and 17.
Okay. So on one of the 21s, as you're floating around the room, you kind of notice that the upper part, the room here is much higher. In the hallway, it was only like 10 foot. In here, it's a much higher roof. So like you guys flying up and over, it's not that bad. There is a section of the ceiling over here, right above the Odiug, that it's about 30 or 40 foot up. And you kind of see
Like
that
a
the room
slope?
kind of like, it's kind of like cones up, but then this section over here kind of cones up and away. And it looks like there's a bit of maybe a tunnel or something, but it looks kind of it looks like it's got a like a large rock kind of like forced up in there,
Gotcha.
but it looks like a tunnel.
I'll relay that to the group and the
Okay.
sleeping dwarf.
We can fly up there and try to move.
Would
Is it
Cross
like
be able to, like, since the bird had seen it and I'm using my...
Using your vision.
I think that's how it works. It's kind of similar
Yeah.
to his...
Yeah, you've done it
doubles?
before. You've done that before. Basically, you see through the bird's eyes. You did that when you guys were going through the maze.
That's right.
Because once it left the maze, you were able to still follow, but it couldn't come
Yeah,
back
within
into
100
the maze.
feet.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see basically, that the room kind of like cones, like I said, cones up, but over here it kind of recedes a little bit more, and then it looks like there's like a rock.
like a door rock or like a boulder block?
It looks more like a boulder's been kind of like jammed up in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a door with hinges, but you can tell it's like a tunnel that leads out of this area.
Okay. If that's the case, we gotta fly up there to get there. I can't carry you and the dwarf, so we'll leave him.
No, I might be able to carry both of them, though.
Well, then we're losing the mimics. Then we can't take the mimics with us.
Yeah, but
Plus, I don't want
he's
you
not
to
gonna-
You
pass.
can just leave him there.
Yeah, I know.
He's not going to be able to get up there, though.
Yeah, he does. He has a grappling hook.
Yeah, he's got a Dungeoneer's kit that you guys found.
Yep.
With 2 Alrokers and he's going to do all
The
that.
Odio.
He's a stealth guy. He can do it.
That's fair.
He's fine.
Because I could polymorph myself into
Yeah.
like a giant eagle and fly, and that's a pretty big creature. I don't know what you would rule on how much I could carry.
You could carry a person pretty decently.
But
So
you're
the
still
only
using
thing
the
is this,
spell.
though.
Remember, I still have my wings, so
Yeah.
Giant eagle 5e. That's a freaking grocery chain. Giant eagle.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's a pharmacy too.
Yeah, they have pharmacies again.
But yeah.
16.
Actually,
strength
you're able to see. Actually,
on that.
you're able to see that there is a tunnel entrance here. You also see that there is another tunnel entrance in the ceiling over here.
Okay.
Where the manticores are?
Because
that's the path that took us there.
Just above where the hallway to the manticores leads.
Oh, which way do you
Well,
want to
are they both blocked?
go? No.
Yes, yeah,
Oh, they
they're
both
both
have
kind of
boulder?
blocked off a little bit. The one leading to the the one leading to the manticores, it's kind of dark, and it's well above you, so it wasn't easily noticeable.
Yeah.
Without spending a minute to try and like look for it
Okay.
or inspect for it. It is open. The other one is jammed up.
Is there a way we could get through it?
I mean, I can fly the bird in there. It's got dark vision.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can fly the bird up
Can I
in
check
there.
it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one of the
So you're
tunnel
gonna
is
send the
open.
bird
Yeah.
up the open tunnel.
Yeah.
So if you want, we can move up just to the base here,
Just the tip.
just the tip, and then we'll say it's
Just
flying
the tip of it.
up over there.
Is that what creature is that?
which
The circles are the
the
ropers.
pseudo dragon.
Is that?
Yeah, it's a pseudo dragon. Yeah, there was a mini pack. It had like a sprite and a pseudo dragon.
Oh, cool.
So it's actually got like a little. Over here. I think that the sprite was the one that my buddy was using when he had his familiar out.
That's cool. I was just curious. I didn't know what it
Yeah.
was.
Got the came with a little sprite and a little pseudo dragon. It's a familiars pack from Wizards. I was like, that's pretty cool. So you're able to fly your owl up into the tunnel.
Yeah, I just want to kind of look around.
You kind of find that the tunnel leads up towards the upper part of the ceiling where the manticores were at.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of figure like that you went through a hallway and it kind of led, up a stairwell up to the room where the manticores were. So you could tell that this tunnel kind of leads up to the ceiling right above where the manticores are.
Okay. Does it look like it's anything in there? Or it's just a tunnel to that.
It's just a tunnel.
Okay. I'll tell Tiamat.
We can. I mean, if the tunnel takes us to where the manticores are, we don't need to go there.
Yeah, we don't need to go there.
So we need to just go where the rock boulder is. So we got to
So
find.
it might be
where
the
it is.
Eldritch
Vinny
Blast, the rock.
Vin.
Hello. Sorry I'm
can
late.
see if you
Something
can-
You're good.
major came up.
No, you're fine.
good.
No worries.
Okay, few quick things.
Whoa.
One,
What'd
you
you got?
wanted your birthday.
Okay.
Here you go. You just wanted cash. Here you go. Just a cash.
All
No.
right. Thank you.
Makes
Yeah.
it easy.
Yep. You
Where's mine? I've had plenty of birthdays.
I've had a whole bunch of birthdays.
Hey, I've had to deal with them for 36 years. I think I deserve it more than you.
You owe me back pay on birthday money.
and the $10 for the book.
I'll get it to you. Well, I'll just put it toward the cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
And,
sense.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna give you the money now. I'll just get it towards the cards. I'll just throw it in when we go and get the list together.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yuppers.
So
All right.
So what did I miss? When-
So
Oh,
Vince,
my gosh.
when you come to, so your character kind of passes out for a few minutes. When you wake up,
oh, and we want to position them to where they look not the way they are.
yeah,
So like they're alive.
but what?
it's
follow
very
me?
hard, but yes.
But what did? What?
So when you come to, you're laying on the floor, and you see 5 chests with giant tongues and teeth and eyeballs that are encircling you.
First off, what did I miss when I?
You're fine.
That's it.
No.
Oh, could I have one of those things too, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Yeah. When you come to, like I said, from the last time that you guys were here, Adam flew you guys down the stairs, and that's where we ended. So because they ended up going over and taking care of a few things, you ended up just passing out on the floor at the bottom of the stairs, taking a little nap. When you come out of your nap, like you wake up and you look, and there's 5 chests with giant teeth, tongues, eyeballs that are all. One of the tongues is like touching your forehead a little bit, and you just see
not again.
tongues and teeth and eyeballs just staring at you.
Can I get away from them? Like, can I escape them?
Yeah, you can get away from it. Give me a dexterity check.
Which is right here. The
Just a check. No, just dexterity. Roll a d20. Yes,
right
there
there.
you go.
24.
24. Good man. So you're able to jump up, and you're like, hey. Which way are you gonna run?
Towards
go
my
up the
friends.
stairs?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a intelligence check to figure out you're aimed in the right direction as you are a little bit alarmed jumping up.
Intelligence check.
We're nowhere near
Yeah.
because we're at the top of the next stairs.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
This isn't the check.
Intelligence. You.
Yep.
No,
you
no,
got
no.
it. That's
It's a
it.
check. So yeah,
That-
use that number plus the roll.
Yep. D20 and that.
And I only use this when you say
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Checks
You
are
got
using
it.
the ability. Saving throws are using that block.
13.
Okay. So with a 13, you jump up, alarmed, and you run straight into the wall over here on the right-hand side. So, like, you don't hurt yourself, but you just kind of run into the wall and, like, bump up against it. and then you're like, and you kind of like start like pawing your way up the stairs towards the two of them, which are all also up the stairs.
So I'm like hugging the wall as I'm going up the stairs.
Yeah. You run into the wall, and you're just like,
Frantic.
and you're able to get up next to them. You guys basically just turn around, see him just launch into the wall, and then just like scrounging like he's trying to climb the wall.
Probably hurt him smacking the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ran into it pretty hard. Jarred himself around. So, yeah. All right, so you're up next to those two.
Okay, could I be moved,
Yes.
please?
Ugh.
So, yeah, you just kind of run into the wall there, and then you're like just scrounging up the wall until you get next to them.
Okay.
Yep. Hey there, little buddy. How was your nap?
Where were you guys? I was surrounded by chests with teeth. I was afraid to open them.
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. We killed them already.
Anyways, so there's this big boulder in this thing over here
You
that
killed
we're
them?
trying to go through. Yeah,
Killed all 5 of
we
them.
killed all 5 of them. Anyways,
Yeah.
so there's this big boulder down in this tunnel in here that we're trying to find a way into. So
Yep. Yeah,
Let's
so
point out
as,
to
as
him.
you take a look back, you look and you notice that the chests are all kind of smashed in a little bit. Like the tongues are not really fully attached to the chests. There's teeth that are just laying on the
I
floor.
really missed a
Some of them
lot.
are pretty charred.
Little bit.
oh, we stood them up for you.
I still missed a lot when I wasn't
really.
here.
Not that much. You
not
missed
really.
the combat.
Well,
of it.
Orsic was here.
Yeah, Orsic
Of course
was
it was here.
Anyway,
He was asleep,
so,
taking a nap.
all right. So I guess we're gonna try to. Is there a landing that we could perch ourselves up to where that boulder is, or not?
No, it is just clean up in the wall.
I mean, if you want to try to Eldritch Blast it to see if you could.
I mean, that's all I got.
Bless you.
If we can get far back, I got Spell Sniper. So I'm sure they'll see the lights, but I can do it from like 200 feet away.
Well, the beams are force
Yeah,
beams.
I
they
mean,
don't have light to them, do they?
It's force.
Okay.
So, I mean, the spell...
The noise it'll make when it hits.
Yeah.
But
The spell, the casting... they'll take
Yeah,
notice.
200.
after,
I
but-
get like 240 foot range.
Yeah, you'd be able to hit it from that range. Were you trying to shoot at it?
Just 300
Eldritch Blast.
blasts.
trying to
But-
break the
but
rock
I
free.
want to be like far enough away to where
Honestly, I'd say if you moved to your character's right 5 feet
okay.
and then just kind of crouched down a little bit, you would honestly, I would think, have a clear shot to where the boulder is at. It wouldn't be the best visible. Scoot back onto the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So move 5 feet forward.
Forward. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So basically from there, you can kind of crouch down and aim and cast. You kind of know the general area of where it's at, but like it's really dark in the ceiling. Like there's not good lighting up in that ceiling area. But you know a general area of where it's at. So I mean, if you wanted to fire off spells at it, I think you'd be able to hit decently enough.
Well, I've got a better idea. I think. How big is that rock?
So the opening is about 10 by 10. Like it's a 10-foot diameter opening. So it's a pretty sizable rock that's jammed up in there. I would say almost an Indiana Jones style size.
No, I'm
boulder.
just trying to think.
Little
Would
small.
Cressa think that the Eldritch Blasts would be enough to like kind of crack some of that out of there, or would you think it would take something a little bigger than that?
Give me a intel check.
Probably not.
Guidance. Oh, it's intelligence. Never mind.
Yep.
It's not a skill check.
So it's just straight intel.
Yeah,
14.
14. I mean, you've got an inkling that it'll work.
I'll try something a little bigger. So I'm gonna pull one of my robe, my stars off my robe, and I'm gonna throw it in that general direction as a 5th level magic missile.
Fifth
At
level
the
magic
rock in the
missile.
wall.
So you're throwing magic missiles at it?
Yeah, auto hit.
Yeah, I mean those will auto hit.
5th
For
level
what you're
because it's
aiming
from the
at.
Robo Stars.
Yeah. I guess.
It'd be the same. It'd be force damage.
Yeah.
The same as the other splash, but I know I'm gonna hit,
Yeah.
and it should be more damage.
So.
But also, it's gonna be the little darts, so I
will
can kind of
illuminate.
I could little spread them a little bit,
Yeah. I mean, you can
kind of like
illuminate them.
shotgun. That's kind of the thought I had was maybe shotgun
Yeah.
as opposed to.
Yeah. Go ahead. I mean, there's not really an attack roll on that, so
Not
you're
on
aiming
magic
at that
missile.
location, fire them off. Just
Yeah,
see
I just
what
need
damage
to-
you got.
So it's 3 darts plus an additional 1 for each level.
Yeah.
So that's 8 darts.
Yeah.
8d4.
Yep.
Grief, dude.
Yep.
Or 74 because it's 3,
And then you get a 1 and
4,
1.
5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 darts.
Yeah, 7 darts.
Because
Okay.
you get 3 on level 1.
Right.
And then 2
then
every
4
level
more
after that.
going up through 5.
I got you, because it's the level 1 doesn't count as
Yeah.
because it's 3 for the first one.
Yep.
All right. 8, 10, 11. 15, 17, 19.
19. Okay. So you did some damage to it. Roll me. What am I going to use for this? Roll me a percentile.
Oh, that's not a percentile. 78.
78? Okay. With that, so you hit it with 7 darts. 3 of them actually lodge into the boulder a little bit, so it's now illuminated a little
Okay.
from where the magic missile dart struck. So it's got like a little bit of magic arcane sparkle to it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so you did some damage to it, and a couple of the darts kind of smashed into it, so it kind of illuminated, so you can kind of pinpoint it a little better now.
Oh, it's plus. It's hold on.
1d4 plus 1?
Yeah. So I didn't add the 1.
Oh, so
Is it
plus
just the
7?
1 or is it plus 1?
1 per. So that's plus 7 damage, so it would have been 26.
Okay. I thought that was low for because I didn't roll terrible. I thought that was
No.
low for a
Yeah, no,
fifth
it's
level
1d4 plus 1 for each dart.
spell. Gotcha.
So, yeah. So, with that, yeah, you illuminate a little bit. Like I said, it's a little bit easier to see. Now, you guys can kind of see where it's at as well.
How are the rest of the things in the room responding to that?
Are you bringing your bird back down?
Can he
Well,
not
you
see
can
it from
kind of
there?
see these.
Well, I can.
You can see.
That was
Actually,
kind
you
of
can
the
see
idea
these
was
three.
that like
Um,
have the bird at like in where Tab was gonna have him like kind of
So-
perch up on like looking out towards this way from the hole.
yeah,
Like kind of sit up in the on the floor in the hole, and then kind of look out this way.
basically just kind of. Well, he wouldn't be able to really sit, but he'd be able to just kind of hover just inside the hole and look in this room. If
Yeah,
you wanted
yeah,
him
yeah,
to
yeah.
do that, yeah, he can definitely like just kind of hover and scope in.
Okay.
They are looking. You can kind of see that they're like
Trying to figure out where they came
sniffing
from.
around, trying to figure out what's going on and where it's coming from.
If we knock the boulder out, will that land on those things?
Quite possibly. I mean,
Well,
it's right
since
above
it's
them.
illuminated, then I want to shoot on the rim to try to free the boulder with my Eldritch Blast. Now, can
Okay.
I reach it at 120 feet?
I'd say it's about 30 foot up. About. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do the
I'd say
same
you should
thing.
be able to. You'll just have to scoot up a little bit more, like right next to Crossa,
Okay.
and then you can.
So I'll
fire
do
off.
that then.
Okay.
My low is a 16.
16.
16.
I mean, you're not rolling a hit. Just roll. For
Oh,
damage.
okay. You just want me to roll for damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
you weren't able to really see it before, so you're just kind of firing at the ceiling. But now it's got a little bit of arcane illumination to
All
it.
right. 21 total
21?
with the beams. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll say I moved up to in front of him here and crouch down. So I'm not obstructing his view or anything.
Alright. So, yep.
21, I wanted to fire a beam just kind of around the rim to try to see if we could break the rock loose since it's just kind of lodged in there.
Okay. So you're able to, you do that. You chip off a little bit, not a whole lot. But yeah, you're able to kind of chip off a little bit of the rock. You don't really hear like it breaking loose or anything.
Okay. I'm okay with just those shooting it, see if we can break it loose.
Do I
I've got the
find
perfect spell, but I
out
don't
why
wanna
they're
blow
shooting at the
Disintegrate?
blocks?
I don't know if they tell you.
I,
You guys letting him know that you're
Yeah, try
trying
to throw some. There's a rock in the thing. You might be able to hit it with some darts.
Yep.
I could possibly. Well, I don't think arrows would help. I
No,
think
they'll
only.
probably blink off.
I think only being a bear would probably work.
You have to climb
It's
up
30
though.
feet
It's
high.
Yeah,
30
it's
feet
30
high.
feet in the air.
And you have to
So-
go through that room again that you went through last time. This is not a new room. This is the room that you
yes,
fought.
Yeah,
that
it's
part
the
I
room.
do know. That part I do know.
So,
So
yeah.
can I just keep shooting it? Just let me know when you need to roll. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Could
So
I-
I'd say you can both get off another volley if you both wanted to do some Elder's Blasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pop off another volley of those real quick.
Okay.
Could I possibly climb and probably pry it out with my tools?
I mean, yeah. You gonna?
Yeah, certainly
Wait.
try.
What do you want to do?
19 on me.
I'm gonna try to use
19.
my toolbox to
20?
my thieves'
No,
tools to
More
try
than
to
that.
pry
Holy
it out.
shit. I thought it was 6.
So you're gonna
24.
pull. Remember, you've got a
23.
climbing
23.
kit.
Sorry.
23.
Yeah, that
So-
one time when I needed my D10 to roll a 10. Was-
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm gonna say that I took the grappling hook back from. No, he has my grappling hook, so he can
Yeah.
do that too.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'd say you take that back because he's got a Dungeoneer's kit.
Well, the grappling hook doesn't come with that. Everybody had a grappling hook, but
Oh.
I mean, I could take it back. It's fine,
It's
but I mean,
either
I don't need it since I can fly. with it.
I mean,
Or should I
you
take it
could
back?
pull out the climbing gear that's in that Dungeoneer's pack that you just picked up a little while ago, but
Yep.
you would have to go into the room because you'd have to climb up 30 feet in the air above where these two monsters are at.
Oh.
That's why they're sitting there and kind of shooting
Yeah.
up in an angle because this
Talking about
room
that.
comes to a really big peak, except for right over here, there's a boulder with a tunnel that it's blocking it.
And that's what they're shooting at.
You got it.
And
Give it a rock out.
there's not much I can do then.
Nope.
It's-
So just wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just
Hang
wait.
tight.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So as you guys are firing off, go ahead and do me one more volley.
Just the damage, not the rolls to hit.
Yeah, just roll for damage.
Okay, that's good and bad. 21.
10.
21 damage.
I rolled 2 10s and a 1.
How much did you?
10.
10. All right. So as that starts happening, you start to feel a little bit of a rumble in the ceiling over where the Odiugs are at. That Odiug and the Roper. But while that's also taking place, you see one of the Ropers turn.
Run away!
And then this Odiug kind of moves into the room. This Roper doesn't move, but that one does. And it starts like kind of reacting to the Roper, kind of turning towards the stairs.
Oh, I forgot I could keep
So.
doing this.
So what you guys gonna do? You gonna keep firing at the boulder, or
If you want to, I'm going to use Thaumaturgy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So right about here, I'm going to use Thaumaturgy and throw my voice and say, hey, down here.
okay? So there'll be 3 of them that are in that pretty dumb. So as you do that, the roper starts like kind of slinking around, and this is still a stalagmite.
Yeah.
So in the Odeog, they're kind of both the Odeogs are like sifting around over there. All right, what you guys doing?
You keep shooting. I might have to
Yeah,
keep
I mean, that's
casting
fine. I'll
Thaumaturgy,
keep-
so if
Keep
you keep
hard.
doing that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do what he suggests. Just
Okay.
Well, if you want to move
14.
up just to give us signals if
How
you
much?
could see all
14.
that, but
14.
because you have dark vision as a dwarf too, so you can tell us what you see.
Yeah, and I mean you can go to the corner and just kind of like
Yeah.
prep. So if one of the monsters comes, you can be the first one to stabby.
And then can
sounds like a
I?
good idea. So I'm gonna go to the edge and kind of peek my head around.
Would I be able to shoot my Eldritch Blast again without breaking the? Or would I have to keep using Thaumaturgy to keep him distracted?
No, I mean that round you just did the thaumaturgy. He did a spell.
Okay.
So if you wanted to pop off another round, if you want to pop off some more damage,
I mean, yeah. Oh, that's nice. 3 6s. 18.
18, nice.
And I'm actually gonna do Thaumaturgy again, and just kind of say you missed me.
Where are you going to direct that one?
Same kind of area, but I guess a little more like this way to make it look like there's movement.
Okay. You'd have to peek your head around, but you can
That's
do
fine.
that. Peek around.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check. Just to be sneaky about it.
17.
All right. So let's see. What are those three?
And I have disadvantage on stealth either.
Yeah. These things are still just kind of like mulling around.
Cool.
Yep. All right. So, as that's taken place, after the damage volley from the last round of Eldritch Blast that Crossa fired up at the boulder, you start to feel a lot of rumbling. You start to see a lot of like pebbles and rocks that are dislodging from around the edge of the boulder.
Okay. I guess we'll shoot one more volley, you and me, and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll keep my eye out for any trouble.
Keep my eyes wide open.
20.
18.
20 damage.
I did 20 and he
18.
did 18.
Okay, so. All right. So as that happens, you guys did a nice chunk, and it starts to dislodge a little bit, and you start to see the boulder kind of start to drop down and dislodge a little bit more. Let's see. These motherfuckers don't see shit.
They're still looking for the voice.
These rolling nothing but like 3s and below.
Yeah.
But as that starts to happen, this roper actually starts to move out of the way, kind of in a very odd move, because it most definitely didn't recognize or notice that you all are over there, but it ended up shifting over, and then actually it ends up shifting over this way, and then this Odeog ends up coming over here, and then this one comes over, and then that one comes over, and they all start looking at the boulder.
One more volley? Let's dislodge it. 18 for me.
22? Yeah, 22.
22. That's another 40.
This thing lands on him and smashes him. That's gonna be so awesome.
I'd be okay with that.
That one, it dislodges quite a bit.
Ass. He just got stuck in the hole.
You see that the boulder kind of dislodges and ends up rolling a little bit, and it comes towards the edge of like the opening, comes towards the edge of the opening. It's like protruding out, and it ends up getting like latched in there. But then you see the monsters are all kind of like getting giddy. And they're all kind of like, they're pacing back and forth. It's kind of like you see dogs getting ready for feeding time. So, as that's taking place, you see the boulder like kind of dislodges the rest of the way. But then, instead of crashing down to the ground, it ends up just kind of softly floating to the ground. And then it ends up just landing right here.
Oh, this is him.
As that's taking place, you see a little creature come flying out of the hole. It's got one eyeball in the middle and then 4 more stalks with eyeballs around them.
Is that the creature
No.
you're going to bring out?
No, it's a smaller one.
No.
Okay.
Smaller
version of them.
Yeah. 'Cause I think these are... Let me see.
Disgusting little fuckers.
Nope, it's not in this book.
Yeah, I think it's in the Mordekainen's.
Might be in Mordekainen's. Nope, no, that's in this one.
Oh no, Mordekainen's is demons. That's right.
Yeah, this
It's in
one.
Volos.
It is Volos.
Yep.
So yeah, you see one of those come out.
Eesh, a gazer.
Yep, that's what you see. You see that come floating out.
Well, damn.
And it ends up floating down, and it's got a bag with it, just full of like disgustingness, and so it ends up floating over to this area and just dropping the bag of disgustingness, and then it ends up flying over to you guys and hovering like right here. It's not that big. It's tiny. It's a small. Or actually it's tiny, so it's like maybe no more than like the size of like a basketball with little eyeball stalks and shit. And it ends up floating over to you guys, and it's like, follow me. And then it ends up flying just straight over this way while these things are over in the corner.
Petrified?
Nope, eating.
Eating what exactly?
A giant pile of just like
Shit.
body parts and
All right, I'll follow.
refuse and all that kind.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I don't
guess
like it, but I don't. We don't. There's nothing else for us to really do right now. So I'll follow.
The gazer ends up, flying up through the tunnel. So you guys are gonna follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll carry. I can carry. Can I carry both of them or not?
You can. It'll be difficult to shit because you're flying almost straight up. Or kind of up at an angle, a little bit of an angle.
Well, I'll just carry him since he's lighter, and then he's got the
Yeah.
way to climb up without having to use spells. So.
Yeah. You want to mountain climb your way up?
Or actually, no.
Yeah.
I'll take the grappling hook, tie it to his rope. I'll fly with that and him, latch it up there, and he can climb up that way.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
you can probably do that. So, you'd have to go and tie 2 50-foot ropes together, though, because it's a very, very long tunnel. It's probably a good 60, 70 foot long.
Just getting him up into the tunnel, not like
The tunnel goes like this.
it goes straight up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a 10-foot diameter
Okay.
tunnel, but it goes like at a very sharp angle.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I have an extra rope.
Yeah,
I
I was
have
gonna
my
say.
rope and then an extra rope. So
Yeah. So
I'll
you
just
can
tie
just
them
tie
together and
2
do that.
ropes, and then if you want to fly up, hook one, and then
Hook it, and
you
then-
guys can climb up.
no, I can carry him,
Or yeah.
and then he climbs up.
Wait, so you're carrying the fat one and not the short one?
I'm carrying the one that doesn't have a lot of shit on him
Oh,
versus
well,
the one
yeah.
that does have a lot of shit on him.
Yeah, he does carry a lot of shit on him. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. You guys will be able to do that and traverse the tunnel. As you guys are flying through the tunnel, you can kind of tell that this is not a tunnel that was like carved by hand. Like you especially, being that you're a dwarf and everything, you most definitely, because I think you said you're a mountain dwarf.
Yes.
Mountain,
Yeah, you're a mountain dwarf, so you can definitely tell that this was not a tunnel that was made by hand.
Hey guys, this tunnel wasn't made by hand.
Yeah, like this is,
Cool.
in our terms, it almost looks like a tunnel that was carved with a laser.
Oh, kind of like in Alien vs. Predator in the first one. That little beam that kind of went down at an angle and how it was killed. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that one. No.
It's in the first one of those.
First
two.
one? Man, it's been so long since I've watched that one. But yeah, like, it looks like smooth. Like, it was, like, lasered out.
Okay.
So, it doesn't have, like, any kind of carvings. It doesn't have any kind of footholds, piton. Like, there's nothing. There's no holes where it looks like other people have climbed through it. Nothing like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys are able to do that. Shift to scene 2.
Sounds rather exciting. I just wish I was completely into it.
It's all good. Alright. So.
Off the record. While the
We're
three of
live,
us
so
are-
nothing's off the record.
Okay, while we are doing this, what about our two companions that are still back?
They're just back where they were.
They're still knocked out in that room?
So if we finish this, they're gonna always be down there. Like that's their
Not
doom.
necessarily.
I mean,
That's their tomb.
depends on what happens.
No idea. I guess we'll find out after we finish.
You okay?
I niche.
Where is... Nope, not that one. Alright. Think. Yes. Alright. So you guys...
Ooh.
This one. The only thing about these, sometimes you got to put them a specific way, or else they don't like to stick together very well.
Like puzzle pieces.
Yeah, but they have like a little bit of a curved side, so sometimes they do not like to latch in properly. There we go.
Yeah, just like a puzzle.
Alright, there we go. Alright. So, you guys will actually...
Oh, the pizza and the cupcakes that are upstairs are for
Right.
you when you leave.
Nice. But without the suit.
Oh, he's got a suit now.
Is this a wide open area?
Yes.
I don't like that already.
Reminds me of a video game I was.
Yeah, I'm bringing the owl thing. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was gonna figure. I
What?
was gonna figure he's here now, so you can keep him with you.
Make sure my owl.
Not leaving him with the lobster creatures this time.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'll have it. He'll just sit on my shoulder.
Lobs.
All right, there you go.
His owl, he left him back in the tower.
Okay.
Yeah, left him way back there in the tower.
The tower that we kept on going up
No.
various levels.
No, the other one.
The other one. The not alternate dimension one, the other one. The one that's actually in the book.
Okay. I vaguely remember it, but I
It's
remember
the second tower we were in. The first one was his. The second one is in the book.
The one that we had to eventually face Tiamat in?
No, that's not a tower.
Okay,
That was a temple.
The only thing about having so many damn minis sometimes. Oh, there it is.
What the fuck?
well, where there's crime, there's always Shredder.
How did you find my character from the next campaign?
Your character's a giant demon?
We'll use.
Not giant, but other part.
Yeah,
A demon?
half.
Half demon?
No, there was one
Did you read any of those character sheets, Adam?
I went over them. I didn't have a chance to go through like them in depth, but
It's all good.
I saw you gave me 7 to look through, so
Well,
I went through
I
like
just-
4 of them.
It's the last 4.
The
other
last
ones-
4, the ones on Facebook. Okay, I'll look through those.
It was just easier to copy and paste from Facebook than it was to like copy them to my.
Oh,
I sent
Text
you
and
the,
do it.
So what I did originally was I sent you one, and I was like, all right, cool, let's readjust this. And then I sent you that link, which would have been the same exact link. So it's 4 links. The first 4 are links to the same exact character. It's all going to be the same exact character because as soon as I changed it,
It changed it back.
changed.
Ah,
so the 4, I made 4 new characters
okay.
that each have the name of what they are. So it
Okay.
should just be the
So the 4 on Facebook are the ones I'll look at. Okay,
yeah.
I can do that.
Let me see. How big is this thing? I'll just use something else.
That's what she said.
Wait, what's you talk about the demon or the beholder?
No, the other thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So there's 3 things in here?
So
Don't
far.
give him any ideas.
So
Hey,
far.
I'm not the one that talked about making a Sphinx a Riddler in this.
Should no, dude. The end boss has to be a Tiamat-sized mimic.
No,
Yeah.
I said a Minotaur, if I recall correctly, of last time, if you remember the labyrinth. That's what I said. I didn't say
Yeah,
a
well-
Sphinx.
You mentioned wouldn't it suck if there was a Sphinx giving the riddles? That's what you said.
Oh, yeah, that too. I did say that.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
And that's when I said stop giving them ideas.
Yeah, that's next campaign.
Next time.
Sphinxes with riddles.
Okay.
But
We'll
because
just
I
use
do remember
this
the.
to hold its place, but that is not what it is. What you actually see is. What page is he on?
You take the ugly one. I'll
which
take
one,
the ugly one.
Which one's
No,
the
no,
ugly one?
Yeah.
You
I'll
see this thing.
An iron golem. Is that the one on the left or the right?
Purple one.
Purple one? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the one on the other one that's not
You could
purple?
just use those things.
Yeah, I guess I could. I'll use the earth elemental one. We'll use that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can
Not
just take
that-
that off.
But
Yeah, it's
that's
not
probably
that far
closer
off.
to.
Now the other one
unless you
looks-
use a troll.
kind of familiar. Not
Are you
familiar as a person, but familiar as like a red creature with a sword.
Oh shit! I remember this dude.
Looks different. Not specific, but he is one.
Wasn't he the dude that we let go of?
Similar. It's not that particular one, but that creature,
Yeah.
Is that
that race of creature.
he
Yes.
kind of was stuck in the tower?
Yeah. Because of the
Of
salt
the-
thing,
Yeah.
the salt line that was there that we then freed, and he helped us get out of the whatchamacallit.
Yeah. The tower Wasn't that still part of the tower, George?
The second tower.
Tower is on. Oh yes.
Second tower.
Oh yeah, that was in your tower.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of them.
This is not good.
Not good at all.
See. Yeah, we'll just go with that. So then, around the room, you see suits of armor.
Empty suits of armor.
To be determined.
Okay.
So, that's what you guys see as you climb into this room. The little gazer flies up next to Drenvarek's there. He's like, I brought him along as you wanted, Master. He's like, good, good. Gentlemen, you broke a lot of my stuff. A lot of my playthings. I thought you guys would just leave. But you hung out and you kept going. It was kind of fun to watch.
Who's
But-
telling us this?
The beholder. Big guy in the middle.
Yeah. But, yeah. What's it gonna take to get rid of you guys?
You going away forever?
That one... Nah, that one I can't abide by that.
I would do it for a Klondike bar.
Would you?
What would you do?
what would you do with Klondike Bar?
Oh. So, as you enter this room, it is just a large open room. There's not anything other than just straight up walls, but the ceiling is like 120 to 130 foot tall. And it kind of ovals up a little bit. So the corners are a little bit shallower up to a point, but then the middle part of the ceiling's pretty sizable, and it's like 130 foot up.
Okay.
So, yeah. If it'll get you out of here, I can direct you to the exits.
What would happen if we do take the exits?
You leave. I
What would
honestly
you
don't
do?
care. Me? I'm out of that horrible interdimensional friggin' crap hole of a prison, so...
Why were you in prison in the first place?
Yes, why?
Adventurers, they like to just fuck with my plans.
Like, what plans
What
exactly?
plans were those?
Those
Let
are
me
none
talk.
of your business. Those are my plans.
Yeah, we know they're your plans, but this is going to determine whether, we leave peacefully or, you leave peacefully
Oh.
or in
Oh.
pieces. But
Ugh.
let's talk this out first before we get too
Yeah.
hostile about it.
We got a mouthy one. You've always been the big one in the group, huh? My plans are to become bigger than Xanthal. Or, what's it?
Xanthal.
Xanthar.
Xanthar.
Like, Xanthar gets all the good shit. I want my due.
When you say bigger, are you meaning like size-wise, or are you meaning
No.
just
Like,
fame-wise?
We're pretty much about the same size.
So you're looking for fame size.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
far are you from being as famous as him?
I mean, I just got out. Nobody knows I'm even here, other than all my awesome little hobgoblins and
By the way, some of them have a drinking problem. Might want to tell you that. Not my fault. I was not involved in that part.
like they get drunk.
No,
Yes.
these were like coma drunk.
Comatose.
What the fuck did you feed my hobgoblins?
I didn't feed them anything. But they drank Spirit of the Old or Soul of the Old One.
They did what?
Soul of the Old One. That's what they all took a swig of that.
You just see his tentacles go. Good grief! They still make that? Oh my
I have
God.
some here if you want to try some yourself.
Oh no! Do you know what that stuff's made of?
No. What's it made of?
Ooh, you don't want to know.
Well, why are you saying that?
You don't want to know. You think Beholder's tears aren't named appropriately sometimes?
Well,
I'm
Just figured you know.
saying. I'm saying.
now the other room, they're sleeping, but in a different way. I don't know if they're gonna
Wait.
wake up.
So you've got one room of my hobgoblins that are drunk off of Soul of the Old Ones.
Yes.
The other ones are sleeping differently? How is it? It's either sleep or it's sleep.
Let's put it this
It's a
way.
more permanent basis.
Yeah, it's a little more permanent. I don't know if you're gonna be able to wake them up.
Do you know how long it took me to collect those things?
How long?
I don't
A
know.
long time! And for them to keep themselves alive down here in my sanctuary while I've been gone for good grief, I don't know how long.
I mean, they started it technically, so I mean we kind of
I mean, they are hobgoblins. They
Yes.
probably would start it.
yes. I would feel
But
they did.
they were my hobgoblins. Now I gotta go find more minions. Maybe I could grab some cultist leftovers.
Possibly. That sounds like it could work.
I might do that. I might populate the halls with some cultist leftovers.
That's kind of very sexual in a non-attractive way.
I like to collect things.
Oh, I heard you say like
The leftovers?
create them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the cultists?
Other spare parts?
Yeah. Just wiggle my little dragon tentacles at them. They'll fall in line. They'll think I'm some kind of, like avatar of their fallen Tiamat or some shit, which very nice job doing that one. That was fun to watch. I did enjoy that.
You're welcome. Maybe.
But now I'm out of that prison and I am going to make a name for myself. Xanthar is going to rue the day that he led those other adventurers to put me away so that I wouldn't be able to take over anything that he was looking at.
What is he trying to take over?
Oh my god. He's got the whole underground over there at Waterdeep. He's got a whole sanctuary underneath and everything.
Ah, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're trying to create your own underground to rival his underground.
Yeah. That's why I started outside of Baldur's Gate.
Why'd you pick a smaller town like that?
Smaller town? Do you know how dirty that place is? Man, there's so many dark networks and just shisty joints in there. I can collect some of the best stuff in there.
But then why does Xanthar have Waterdeep? Because if Baldur's Gate is better.
Because he's a dick.
Well, if your Baldur's Gate is so much better than Waterdeep, why didn't he take the better one? Why do you take the worst one?
Because I'm using Baldur's Gate.
But if it's better, why did he take the one that's not better than yours?
Well, he was going to take both of them.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, he got rid of me so he could try to take both.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that. Why didn't you say that before?
Well, see what?
You gotta communicate these things to
The
us.
scaly one's getting on my nerves.
You gotta communicate these things to us. How are we to know? We can't read your mind or your eye or your whatever the hell you use.
You see the big eye just.
I don't know anything about the beholders, so I'm learning myself.
So let's do this. Bargain.
Okay.
You give me something cool and interesting.
I grab Orsic.
No, not me. I
And he's
will.
like, no, I didn't say dirty and nasty.
Oh, okay, and so I drop Orsic.
Dirty and used.
Okay.
You give me something interesting.
I'll give you the flask of soul of.
I let you live. And maybe help you out if you ever possibly need it.
Okay.
What's the catch?
We have to give him something.
That's your only
important.
option. You give me something cool. If not, you all die in this room.
Okay. Does it have to just be one cool thing, or can it be a handful of cool things?
Depends on how interesting they are.
Okay. Well, the first...
You see a couple of his tentacles kind of rub together like they were,
the first...
like a greedy person rubbing his hands. You see a couple of tentacles just...
Well, the first item I'd like to attempt is I'd like to show him the candelabra.
Oh.
And I say, light, and then they light.
Yeah, you do.
And
still
then...
have that.
Yep. And then I... Oh, shit. What did we do for the off? Light is off. Dark is... Or light is on, dark is off. So then I say dark, and then you see the flames go out.
Interesting. Not interesting enough.
Well, we can put that as part of this.
Okay. Okay. Sweeten the deal.
All right. I also have the parchment with the rune etchings from Didarius.
No. Nice, but no. I like shiny.
You like shiny?
I like shiny things a little bit more.
Well, I also have... You guys looked at your shit, too. I don't have everything listed.
How about you join with me with a drink?
Drinking's not going to do it.
Okay.
Forget the drinking.
He just takes a couple of his stalks and he's like...
Well, I could offer some rubies.
I have the Ring of Resistance, and it's resistance to thunder.
Keep going.
Okay.
Nothing sparked my interest.
I will offer Resmir's personal robes.
No.
Well, no.
That bitch probably died in them.
What I'm gonna say is no. Actually, she disintegrated in them. What you can do is you can wrap these up because they're clean. We washed them. I made sure. You can wrap these to preserve these items so they don't tarnish.
Interesting. Just, it's not sparking my fancy wild enough.
And then I guess one of the other items we still have is...
Potion, I whisper to you, potion of animal friendship?
It's a potion. I don't know. Well, I mean, we could say we got some potions if you want any of those.
No.
I've got Zonthal's time experiment lab notes.
Ooh.
Oh, knowledge. Yeah, you have a bunch of written
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
That could
He's
help.
like, if you want to throw that in,
I've got a
still not
ton-
topping me up here.
I've got
but,
a ton of info about Draco Liches.
He's kind of interested in that one. His eye kind of perks up a little
What,
bit.
the
He's
Draco
like,
Liches or the...
Yeah,
Zonthal's
the time, the time notes, the interdimensional other
Yeah.
astral plane notes and that
Yeah,
stuff.
I got all of
He
that.
kind of perks up. He's like, you throw that in. Keep going.
I traded that for a stalk.
He's like,
For a stalk?
can't do that one. I'm kind of attached to him.
Do you like tea?
No.
Didn't think so.
Do you like dragons? Do you like Imagine Dragon? Imagine Dragon these nuts.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your forehead.
I have the Ring of Resistance in there already, right?
Yeah. You got anything a little more rare?
Work of illusions?
We don't have... Well, no, it's only the stuff that we have, not stuff that we make up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, probably do.
A little more, I don't know, wondrous of an item
Oh!
would be.
Wand of Wonders. Give the Wand of Wonders. There's no charges on it. Just give the Wand of Wonders.
I forgot that I'm looking in my paper notes. I forgot I have like a totally different inventory on my paper.
Because I know I gave him all the wands that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right here. I do have a Wand of Wonders.
And yeah, there's no charges on it either. So, all for that.
You don't need to know that.
I know it. You know it. He doesn't know it. I'm not saying... Adam's saying this to Eric. I'm not saying this to Cross... Or Tiamat's not saying it to Crossa. So just...
Yeah.
Offer that. That could work.
You said Wanderous. I've got the Wand of Wonders.
That's what it is.
Oh. And you just see, like, all of his stalks kind of light up in his eye, and he's like, you got a what?
You heard me.
Oh.
I don't know if you did not hear me.
Ooh, that's a. You see a couple of his, like, stalks on the side just kind of twitching, like,
Are you about to have an orgasm?
I mean, he's probably going to with that many eye stalks on him. I'll make you guys a deal.
I have a blanket.
You throw in the notes, the wand, and what was the,
I gave a candelabra, the regalia, the ring of resistance, and the parchment with rune etchings.
Yeah, the parchment, the notes, and the wand.
Okay.
And I'll show you guys the way out of here without squishing you beforehand.
I'm okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So take that off. And then he has the scrolls and the wand. So I took the parchment with rune etchings off.
Okay.
All right, so I put the item on the table there, or the item on the floor there.
Okay. So he's like, if you would, pick those up. So you see the armor over here, like, comes to, and he starts walking over in front of you guys, and it bends over and picks everything up, and then walks up to Drenverax and drops him down in front of him. He's like, oh, yes. This is something that I can deal with. All right. You know what? Just in case. So he kind of looks over, and he's got like a little bag in the corner.
Yep.
And he kind of floats over and grabs the bag and slings it across the room at you guys. And as it hits the floor, you hear like metal chinging coming from the bag. Not like coins, but you hear metal chinging.
Metallic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's sending the message?
There's a Discord.
Incoming message.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, he throws over a bag to you guys.
And this would be...
Take them.
Okay.
Consider it a parting gift from me.
So I'll actually look into the bag.
Okay. As you look into the bag, you see a set of rings. Just little metallic rings that have a little bit of rune etching on them. Kind of like what you guys saw on the Eye of Drenverax when it was in use.
Okay.
He's like, take them. Put them on. Like I said, deal's a deal. You need something, call me. I might come help.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I may not see you guys ever again. It's up to you all.
I hold the open bag open to them two first.
Okay, so I look in and I see the rings as well, and
Yep. And you see the little rune etching that's on them.
Can we read the
can I
rune?
read them?
No, it's still that old, like, ancient tongue rune that was on the eye when he was using it.
Okay. I'm offering you all first.
I'm going to examine the rings to see if there's any
Traps.
traps or things that may poison or.
Okay, give me an inspection.
Okay.
Or investigation, my bad.
Dog's having a seizure
Yeah, you're
upstairs.
having a fit.
25.
Shoot on.
He had a 25 on investigation.
25?
Yes.
No traps or anything that you can discern from it.
So no needles, nothing.
Yeah, no.
Because my dwarf still doesn't trust. So,
Yeah, no, you're good.
Are you gonna take one?
Well, we're gonna
Because I'm holding the bag open to both of you.
Like, just take the bag.
Well, he
Well-
wants us to put them on now. That's why I was offering them to you all
Well,
first.
after I examine them and I don't see anything wrong with them, I just quickly, cautiously put one on at a time.
Well, not all.
Yeah,
You get
it's
one.
each.
Okay.
You get one. He gets
Yeah.
one. So you put one.
Yep.
What happens? Anything?
No, nothing. No.
So I'll offer one to Krasa.
I want to burn a detect magic.
You're gonna cast it here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ritual it. Just straight up cast it.
Okay. So as you cast that and you inspect the ring, well, so detect magic, you detect intense magic coming from the ring. You can tell it's from, what is it, School of Invocation and, is it Enchantment? Or, I think School of Enchantment and Invocation. But you can't discern what the magic is. I think you would have to do Identify to figure that one out.
Yeah. Identify is actually identifying what the item is.
Yeah.
I'll burn it first. I'll identify.
Okay. So as you do that, Drenvarath kind of looks at you. He's like, he's not happy about it. But so as you do that, you find that the ring itself, it's a cursed ring of attachment. But honestly, other than simply attaching itself to you, what it does is it actually gives you a direct telepathic link to the creator and a teleportation to a location of your choice. So you can kind of like what is it? You can kind of like home base lock it and teleport to that location.
Is that what?
And then the invocation part
What's
is
the
for
curse
the
part?
It basically just ties to you, kind of
So
like
we can't ever take the ring off? Is that what it is? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what I
But
also
there's
feel?
not, you don't find any negatives to it other than you just can't take it off.
Okay. I'm fine with that if that's the case.
Is that what
So-
I also find? Because I
Yes.
also put.
Well, I mean, that's if
He identified it with a
he's
spell.
identifying
You
it,
don't
if
know
he's
what it
letting
does.
you
Other than
guys know.
Yeah,
it's
there's
different,
no way
yeah.
you'd be able to,
Yeah.
unless you had seen one before.
Yeah.
And
So I'll go ahead and put mine on. I'll put the one. I'll take one of them from there and put it on my finger as well.
Okay. As you do that, roll a d8. Or whatever your hit die. Roll a hit die, my bad.
Okay, 4.
Okay, so you take 4 points of, like, searing damage.
Okay.
But then after you do that, it sears up like it's hot, but then it just cools down. Like you
How
see
come
it
he
just
didn't?
kind of... Did you put it on?
Yes, I
He
said
put it
it.
Same
on.
thing.
Yeah.
Roll a hit die.
You have to roll a d8 for yours.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
like
we don't
It
loot-
lights up and sears a little bit, but after it does that for like a second, and you take the damage, it's fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a D8. So.
And then you go to grab it, and it's like,
Oh, I rolled an 8.
ooh,
So you
take
take
8
8
damage.
Well, what do you know?
Oh.
That was the one time I should have.
You also gain back 19. I don't know if you
Because
guys...
I did a prayer of healing, so just add 11.
Yeah, add
So
11
just
hit
add
points
11
away.
hit points to you. I did a prayer of healing earlier.
Yeah.
So 45. I'm at 145.
Cool. And then
Putting yours on, pocketing it. What are you doing?
I'll pocket it.
You're going to pocket it?
Yeah, I would want to. Crassa would want to learn way more about that before you.
And then, so there's 2 extra spare rings in there.
I assume these are for our
The other two.
friends back at the.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm actually going to say this to
Drenvarax.
Drenvarax. I assume these are for Tweedledee and Tweedledum back
Yes.
at the beginning. Aha.
I can't leave out the others. For one, I want their stinky butts out of my sanctuary here.
I take it this is the way out.
Yes, yes.
What's the home base that this is locked into? Because if he
Yes.
explained it to us, then
Yeah. So basically, he lets you know it's basically going to be right in the middle of Baldur's Gate.
okay.
He's like, it'll get you there. As long as you're on this plane, it'll get you to Baldur's Gate
Okay.
from any distance.
But you have to wear it to get there, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. I'll take these and put them on their bodies. What do they need to do to activate them? Wake up first, or we activate it for them?
Actually, so as that happens, the tunnel behind you, you start to hear like trotting, like something big is coming through the tunnel right behind you guys. So as that's taking place, you guys give me dexterity saving throws.
Okay, dexterity.
That's cocked.
21.
21.
16 plus.
Oh no. Is that
Yes.
15.
Oof.
20 total.
20. All right,
we're
so
level
you
talent.
two are able to dodge out of the way. You get mildly trampled by a manticore that's coming shoving up through the tunnel. And it's actually carrying the other two goofballs in its mouth. And slobber spits them onto the floor.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So I'll put one ring on each one of them.
so? After I get nearly trampled, what happened?
Damn it, probably.
Yeah, you get knocked to the ground.
Oh.
And
You're
how
just prone.
And actually, you'll take
uncanny dodge?
8 more damage.
And
Actually, you could do evasion.
Well, it's not an attack. It's
Why
just
not?
being
That's what I'm
trampled.
saying, yeah.
I was going to say, being trampled.
so don't do uncanny dodge either. I just
Uncanny
take-
dodge is
No,
taking an
basically you
attack.
just get
it's
ran
not.
over.
They're not being attacked.
So
Yeah. You were just in the way when this manticore comes cramming through the
Yep.
hole.
and I get hit with how much again?
8.
8.
Yep, that's all. A little bit of damage. So, yeah, as that happens, you get a little bit trampled. The manticore runs to the middle of the room, spits the two on the floor. They don't look great because the manticore was not very gentle. So they've got a few teeth marks in places that they would probably rather not have teeth marks.
Ouchies.
And slobber all over them. So,
Well, at least it's lubricated. So I put the ring on each
Yeah.
one on each of their fingers.
Oh, he killed his finger.
What'd you say?
put it in its ass. Now put it on one of their toes so they come through. And like,
Yeah.
Oh, I have this toe ring on.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's hilarious. Yes. But yeah, so he's like, all right, that's it, boys. You're welcome to leave.
Okay.
Thank you. Where's the exit?
We use the rings to go back. So
Yep.
I'm gonna activate the ring. How do we activate them?
You got to do a little dance.
Do we have to make a little love?
No. I'm not watching you creepy guys do nothing like that. Just got to do a little dance. I think when I was looking in the orb, they called it the electric slide. Yeah.
Huh? What's that?
So for a second, he kind of pops open his eyeball and projects this image of people doing the electric slide. And he's like, "You got to do that."
Okay. So I do that.
So you're like,
Yeah.
so you guys
Very
start dancing and
Very, very like poutingly, like very like what the fuck kind of thing. But
yeah,
I still do all the yeah.
yeah.
Same here.
So you got to do that dance, and then so as that starts taking place, you see the rings kind of light up, and then you just whoosh, you feel yourself getting pulled through, basically kind of getting pulled through a wormhole, getting pulled through a teleport, and next thing you know, you find yourself in the middle of Baldur's Gate.
Okay. As soon as we go into Baldur's Gate, I want to cast Remove Curse on the ring.
It doesn't come
At-
off.
A level 3, I think. It's free of all curses though. Cursed magic
think
items
there's-
breaks atonement with owner.
I think there's a greater curse, isn't there?
Not that I know of. I don't have access.
Let me
to
see.
it.
I thought there was a greater curse. Maybe I'm not. Or maybe I'm thinking old systems.
Well, I know that there's like invisibility and greater invisibility, but I don't know if there's curse and greater curse.
There used to be.
Okay.
So you'll have to find a. Yeah, no, they don't. Greater restoration. Nah, that's the other one I was thinking of. Petrified. That's what it is. Greater restoration.
So it still keeps the curse. If the object is a cursed magical item, which it is, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's atonement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded. So I just
Okay.
want to do that to remove it from my finger, but I'll still like put it in my pack, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's all I was wanting to do is just get it off my finger.
Yeah.
I still was gonna
so-
keep it, but yeah, I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
I just didn't want it on me.
Which one? That was remove curse.
It's just remove curse. Yep. Thank God I got that spell. I've had that ever since I first had access to it, and I'm like, I want to use it, but I haven't been able to.
Yep. So 3rd level, and you used a 5th level spell on it.
Well, it depends on how big I have to. I mean, since we're at the end, I'll go ahead and use a 5th since I have a 5th open. I don't know, but I don't know. I think the level 3 doesn't upgrade. I think it's just the level 3. Because I don't think it's higher.
All curses affecting one creature or object end. Okay. Yeah, no, that'll pull it off.
And I was just gonna do it at a level 3 because I don't need the level doesn't increase it.
Yeah.
So that's all I was gonna do is just that's what I wanted to do so I can
pull it off.
Cool.
So yep.
Awesome.
You doing the same thing? You doing the dance?
Yes.
Okay. So you do the dance and you feel yourself get snatched. So you see them disappear.
Because you still don't have the ring on yet. So. And then
Yeah.
what are we gonna do about the stiffs?
He'll just wait till they come to and make them dance.
Oh, cool.
He likes to watch the elf dance.
He likes to watch.
That's not.
He likes to watch the elf dance.
That's not creepy.
He's got
at
to see
all.
a dragonborn dance. He got to see the one dwarf. He'll wait for the other dwarf.
Cool.
And he looks at you and you're like, you're a stubborn one. Come on. Come on.
Just send me back.
You're no fun. You know that? So you see him kind of hover up to the corner of the room.
Time travel notes.
You see him hover up to the corner of the room, and he laser beams a hole into the ceiling, and a bunch of the ceiling comes flying out. And then he comes hovering back down, and he goes over to the manticore, and he rubs a tentacle against it. He's like, go ahead, walk him out.
I got this. Big B's hand. I'm flying out.
You gonna big beezy your way out?
Yep.
You can do that. So this tunnel is fucking long as shit. How long does that spell last?
Oh, like an hour.
An hour?
I got spell slots.
You'll be good. It actually takes you about 15...
It might be 10 minutes, but I'll...
We're probably in the
I
bottom.
mean, I've got all the spell slots.
Yeah. I was going to say, it'll take you about 15 minutes of floating to get all the way up out of his sanctuary tunnel there. And as you come up out of it, you can see, Baldur's Gate off in the distance.
Nice.
And he's like, don't worry about the other two.
I was wrong.
I like to watch
It
you
lasts a minute.
dance. Oh, it lasts for a minute?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Baby's hand.
How many times can you cast it?
Let's see.
I don't know if he can cast it 15
1, 2.
times.
I'll just polymorph. I'll burn all my...
Polymorph?
I'll polymorph out.
Yeah, you can
That's
polymorph
an
into
hour.
like a spider or
That's
something.
an hour. It's a giant eagle.
It's only a 10-foot tunnel, so Giant Eagle would actually get kind of
Stuck.
stuck, just like the Manticore.
Because of the wings.
Yeah.
Well,
So, I mean...
something with the flying speed.
Just
Well,
spider.
I mean, if you do something small with a flying speed, you'd be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just something
Yeah,
with
yeah. You can do
Spiders.
a regular eagle or...
Yeah.
Familiar. Familiar. Oh!
Yeah, take it from
Don't forget. Unfamiliar.
With me, we're hanging out. Why?
Okay.
He doesn't, I don't need him. I can
Well, no, I'm
him
just
again.
saying. Don't
Yeah.
piss him off.
No, don't leave your familiar to die in another place.
I'm not gonna die.
It died in the tower.
Yeah, but it's...
It's kind of angry with you on that one.
It's nice to me.
Yeah, you fed it.
Grass is a weird dude, man.
He is. He is.
It's an
That's why
asshole.
I've been waiting for the longest time for you to be like, I want to bring my familiar to actually go. Because if it was going to be close to the time that you guys left the tower, I was going to have you go and be like, oh, I want to look through my familiar's eyes. And I'm like, okay, you see crab creatures. And you're like, fuck, I left him. I've been waiting for that for so long, dude.
I totally forgot that.
I know.
And then we had... Like, I only think about it when... I'm like, oh, shit.
I know. That's why for the longest time I've been waiting. And I'm like, at this point, that thing is dead.
That's... I mean, that's probably on par for Carassa, though.
Yeah.
Just...
A little bit aloof in his mental thinking.
Yeah.
But no, that's
He's a different
that's
cat.
it. So as you get out, you see Baldur's Gate off in the distance, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles away or so. It's kind of, just over the open range area. You see it in the distance. You would know Baldur's Gate. You've been around well enough.
Yeah.
The major areas, Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, some of those you guys would know. But no, so Vince, you as well get teleported and you find yourself standing next to Tiamat in the middle of Baldur's Gate. And a bunch of people are walking by and they're looking at you like, you see like a couple of women and their children like rushing them away and stuff because you guys just teleported and appeared in the middle of Baldur's Gate.
What's the name of the ring?
I don't really have a name.
Okay.
Just Ring of Drenvarax if you want to put it on there.
Okay. I just wanted to keep a note of that. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so you've got that one. Same to you, Vince. Your character has that, we'll just call it the Ring of Drenvarax.
I have it here in my pocket.
I got it in my pocket.
Oh, mine's in my pocket now, too.
But yeah. That's it.
I think mine is just stuck on my hand.
Yours
forever.
is still on your hand. Yep.
Yeah, yours is
forever.
still stuck.
Fight him so bad.
Not with all that shit, I ain't doing it.
It's the-
Fuck
if
that.
it was just him,
Oh, if it was just
Yeah.
him, then that would have been fun.
I was blowing 6th and 7th level disintegrate.
Oh, I guarantee.
But I was also worried about Death Ray and
Well, I mean,
I don't know what you had on
the
him.
entire time that he was looking at you all.
We were probably in
Oh,
the
well,
anti-magic
actually.
field, weren't we?
So, really, as you guys were casting your spells, you actually noticed that he had to look away. He kind of knew what was going to. He was like,
Yeah, the anti-magic zone.
Yep.
That's an aim, bitch. I freaking hate that.
150-foot cone.
Yes. From like,
Yeah, from him. So
That would have
honestly,
covered the whole wall.
They would have covered the whole room almost.
So it would like go.
No, essentially,
No,
we
so-
could not have cast magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. That's what I
Like
was saying.
your magic daggers, not magic anymore.
Yeah,
Your magic cloak, not magic anymore when he's looking at you.
that's what I said. That's why I joked around by saying. It's
So
like
it was
this.
smart that we got out the way we did then.
So it would be like, I'm gonna hit you with a magic spell.
No,
Nothing.
nothing would have
You just
happened.
Yeah, no.
No,
I
no,
cast
no, no.
magic?
plus
That's
No.
what-
it's different because the freaking probably layer actions and shit too.
Layer
That's
actions.
the hard stuff.
The Iron Golem and the Fire Ifrit.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention all those
Yeah, yeah.
statues.
Well, those are animated armors, so I wasn't too.
So,
They're not.
yep.
I'm not worried necessarily. Are those animated armors or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helmed Horrors.
Yeah, they're not. They're okay. Those are
Four
a pain in the ass.
characters.
No, 3. That's an armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a big deal.
Well,
Big deal.
yeah. Well, other part being that they can fight in the magic cone while
Yeah.
your armors are now just regular armors and
Yep.
swords and weapons and
That's
no
what
magic.
I figured too.
And they have a 20 AC.
Yeah.
So it
They're
was
hard
gonna
as fuck to hit.
It
but-
was going to be nasty.
Yep.
But yes, that is the end of the Rise of Tiamat campaign. Yeah, next time we meet 2 weeks, we'll do session 0. So we'll get everybody
Yep.
on par to do that one. But yep, there
Cool,
you
cool.
go. So yeah, you make it out. You're in Baldur's Gate with him, and the other two are gonna dance for the Beholder.
And
Forever.
this I'm now going to
You
say.
should make them do that when they come back.
I'm finally
I'm
going
gonna
to.
I'm gonna detail it out for them.
But
All
George,
right. Thank you guys for joining us. Chaos with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment. Signing out of here. Join us 2 weeks. Nope, not 2 weeks. We'll probably do session 0. So join us in 1 month. We will start our new campaign. Yeah. Haha. Descent into Avernus. We're gonna run this one next. You guys join us. We'll be happy to have you here. Have some fun. Y'all take it easy. Have a good week.
And
fact,
before
we do
you
the
all
session
go,
0.
I say flask